Hello everyone, this is General Oda and welcome back to our Let's Play Rome 2 Total War. In the last video we managed to lose 2 of our settlements, and it looks like we lost Bibracate, which is one of the settlements we've lost before. So because of this we will now retake our settlement. It doesn't look like it's worth fighting, so we're just going to aggressively auto-resolve this one. So we're going to slay these awful rebels, retake the settlement that we took from them. And then because of this, we will also loot. We will loot the settlement, as we don't actually have anything else in this province. So here we will repair what we destroyed. We've only had a net gain of about $100 or 100 denarii. Okay, so from there we also lost the other settlement, the Lupfordum, which was also one of the settlements that we were pursuing enemies and we were lured away. So let's also aggressively auto-resolve this, as the 2nd Legion is one of our favorite legions, or at least my favorite legion, as it is the older legion. So since we actually own something in this province, we're just going to occupy it, and we have effectively destroyed the same 2 factions twice. Alright, so looks like we should probably... So we can't build a Roman town because we actually don't have any money. So now if we check the factions, we actually can maintain 9 armies without penalty. So after securing all those promotions, we actually used up all of our money. So alright, with that being said, we're gonna end our turn. Looks like we can't quite do that yet because we can issue an edict in one of the our provinces. So which province do we own? This one looks like a good one, so let's get some more public order going on over here. And it looks like we have another character that could use some skill upgrading. So at first I thought this would be really cool, you know, being able to upgrade and do all that stuff, but at this point I feel like it's just getting kind of annoying. So I'm gonna end my turn here. Alright, so now it's back to our turn. We have a bunch of guys that have trespassed our territory. Or maybe we trespassed their territory. Well, hard to tell. So we're going to march our 7th Legion to Segestica to have it be defended. So these guys already have a pretty good garrison force. So let's focus on our outer counterparts. So this place could use some legionnaires to defend. And let's convert this to a temple of Jupiter, because this place has just not been doing too well in terms of invasions and whatnot. Alright, so let's see if we have anywhere else we could use. So let's build a consecrated ground here. We want to spread the joy that is Roman. Let's do that here as well. So this settlement could use a Roman colony. However,
ready for orders.
We're going to leave our forces here for now, as the moment we leave, looks like rebel forces will try to retake it. And to be honest, I don't want to do another auto-resolve involving that. So let's make this an irrigation ditch.
What do you wish of me?
And these guys look like they might be by themselves. There's a fair chance that we can
I be of more
do things against these guys. Lots of levy freemen, lots of slingers. Lots of freemen and slingers. Only thing I'm concerned really about is these ballistas. But these guys are pretty far away for now. Our next target should probably be these guys, who pretty much have the same setup as the last group.
Ready for orders.
If we do engage, we probably won't win just because we don't actually have legionnaires or the forces to fight them off. Now what are these guys? These are the Dominics, and these guys look like they might be the trespassers. Oh wait, this looks like what you would call a veteran. Yep, but this is a military veteran, so not an army. Alright, so we actually don't have any more money that we can spend. So we will... Actually, there's so many slaves here, it's pretty crazy. But now we'll end our turn. Alright, so now it's back to our turn, and unfortunately Vizantio has had another slave revolt, it looks like, or it's very imminent. And how can we prevent this from happening? Well, it looks like culture is still heavily... Oh wait. No, Latin is the dominant culture here now, so not sure why they want to revolt so much. Now, Bagacum is the other province, other settlement in this province. So let's see where that is. It's, for some reason, all the way up there. I would have expected it to be over here, but that's kind of strange. So it looks like it connects from here to up there. Alright, so with that being said, we are increasing our Temple of Minerva, increasing our research rate as well. I mean, those things are pretty important. We want to reduce the number of turns it takes to research technologies so that we can gain the upper hand in the future. So now let's see what else settlements we can do. So let's see if we can actually... Yep, we can now convert that to a settlement. It'll take another 2 turns. And with that, see what else we can do. Let's get some cohort barracks. Seems to be a pretty good idea. Now this province is also very unhappy, it looks like. Lots of corruption, unfortunately. So let's see why. Mostly because there are a ton of slaves. Alright, so at least we know that slaves are becoming an issue within the empire. Now, can we actually recruit additional men? Ah, yes, we can, and we can also recruit auxiliary Celtic warriors. Now, their morale isn't too great, so we will like to use, men with good morale. However, they are cheap though. So let's see, 57 weapon damage compared to 41. These guys are actually pretty good.
Rome needs good fighters.
So let's do that. And we would have pretty much spent all of our money. Celtica is very unhappy, which is the province that we're occupying here. So this is the 6th Legion, and this is the 3rd Legion. 3rd Legion doesn't have too much going on for them in terms of actually useful guys like legionnaires. However, these guys are pretty tough, so it's okay. Just morale is kind of eh. So let's see if we can send out another legion up there. So it looks like those pesky slaves have disappeared, or attrition their way out of our
Ready for orders.
province. So this is the 9th Legion, I think. IX, I think, is the 9th Legion. And since we don't have any money, this legion is pretty much going to be sitting there for a little bit.
Ready for orders.
As is this legion.
Ready for
And
battle.
we will need to wait a few turns before we can continue our march north. So let's just use this turn to kind of get things together. Alright, so it is finally back to our turn. And looks like someone is trying to grab one of our members. So in order to stop them, we would have to pay money, or we could allow them. Now this guy isn't too important, it seems, at the moment. However, I will stop the adoption regardless. Asperius was... Actually, we could have probably let him go. He has very low ambition as well. Ah, okay, so all of these have low ambition, which is great. Now let's see. These guys aren't particularly famous. This guy is pretty old as well, so see. Ah, okay, so we don't want that. Alright, so we have 6,900 to play with in this round, which we will probably spend very quickly. We could probably march an army up through here. And looks like there is another slave revolt just sitting around here. So these are veteran legionnaires. I'm going to add a first cohort and some additional veterans, along with a few legionnaires. So here these guys are building. Next turn we should finally have a Roman settlement there after many turns. So now we can build a temple here. So let's see what would provide us the biggest benefit. Let's see, Shrine of Jupiter, Shrine of Minerva. We don't have too much Shrine of Vulcan. However, this is not the place to build it. So let's do a Shrine of Jupiter. And we'll do a Shrine of... Let's see. Shrine of Minerva. Shrine of Minerva here. This settlement has a meeting hall. And we'll make this place a cattle trader. And then we will take away this... Actually no, let's take away this. Let's dismantle this guy. And then let's build a brick kiln here. Okay, so looks like we have effectively spent all of our money. I think we are around turn 80, and I'll end the video here, and thank you guys for watching.